you want to make money with your car or bike? Can you collaborate with a delivery company to expand your business? Earn more in your free time and manage your growing business from anywhere while we do the delivery for you and connect with customers or drivers at the tap of a button. Download the Confirm app on App Store or Google Play Store to get started. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Do you want to make money with your car or bike? Can you collaborate with a delivery company to expand your business? Earn more in your free time and manage your growing business from anywhere while we do the delivery for you and connect with customers or drivers at the tap of a button. Download the Confirm app on App Store or Google Play Store to get started. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Right, that was ya. Me mamuni na akwaba. Mameni kan enkai will say online taxi services na open there. Application I also download there ne confirm drop and unti so kra Android phone na go Play Store on sabeka so kra iPhone so visit the Apple Store on sa ebeka. It's as simple as that. So uko Facebook we are live on Freemind Family News. Uko YouTube on so we are live on Freemind Our Family. Alfred Mote or say hi bro, hi to you too. And I just see Daniel say like okay yeah abusia for message say mu na mo like na mo body na mo share say na be adwumadi ebetimi akonenim. It's as simple as that. Good morning from here, good afternoon, good evening, depending on maybe I will share me free. News will be air trendy on Ghanaian social media. American rapper Annie any Meek. I believe say do na enim no oni enim phone ni. American rapper ni din any Meek wa bagana na bana oba ye no wanya akwanya ne eye omampani Akufo Addo akotena se atwetwe enkomo ti abusua yeni kan yenhwe eye eho video. Just watch. Okay, let's go.
Most of my adult life was in prison because of not committing crime, wrongly accused. So when I got locked up, my whole city, I would say country, half of my country stood up for me. I grew up in a single parent household, just me and my mom, probably grandmom. You get support, 2 uncles. We never really had support. So when you get these type of people supporting you, when I got out of prison, I wanted to make sure I give that back to the people. And, you know, we started a foundation where we raised $100 million within like 2 years. Very powerful people from all races, Asian, black, white, Spanish. We all in a room like this, and we take our power and influence and try to change laws from state to state. And I always express to them, I make music. They met me making music. They use me as a trampoline, as the door to be able to access kids from 8 to 50 years old. I tell them that I'm not a politician. God put me in this position, and I'm going to remain it and hold it as an open door. I use rap as my trampoline to be able to communicate and have the reach that I have. That's what got me in this room with the president right here making music. So I use that as my door to keep activating things. And making it to Ghana is a dream of mine, to always be able to come back here and do anything. I don't know what to tell you that you would like or love, but anything that builds, anything that connects the bridge to the young black people where we come from, because we don't know about this. American officials don't really talk to us like that, and just being invited here, I was willing to stay here all day just to meet some black, strong people that really come from where we come from. So I appreciate you, and thank you for having us today.
I'm really very excited that my Joseph Jakroma insisted that you should come and say hello to me, and I appreciate that very much. I heard about last night.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Whoa. And it's happening at a time when a lot of places in West Africa and a lot of difficulties, and here we have what, 100,000 or something more?
That was a lot. I didn't even know
coming out to party, to listen to you and enjoy themselves.
Right. Wana nkwa oti bibia na ya antehwe anabusia. Oti bibia na ka kire me ya antehwe eno ane brr wana nkwa ya antehwe. But all the same, that is how they speak and that is their language. Into your friend on Tonchain, na yentua Jumedie no eso. American rapper or your common rapper. In American Sony, he is just a rapper. He is just a musician. Apart from that, in Onyo Biasa, Ewa America, Drew, even US cry, Meek no Onyo Biasa. Now so waba Ghana, Abenya Akwenya ene eye Omampeni Akufo Addo abetenase. Atwetwe enkomo. Now, enya no nkoa wasa kramponya akonya no to stand behind the presidential podium. The presidential podium no. Not even the vice president has the right to stand behind the presidential podium. Baby Omampeni Akufo Addo Ojina Emma speech. Not even the vice president has the right to stand behind this podium. Now, so a common American rapper, Aba Ghana, Abenya the audacity. Ghana Peninfo Amano the audacity, the effrontery to stand behind a whole presidential podium wearing shorts. Oshenika. Tinameka Johnny, na Oshenika. Ena Ojina presidential podium nechi Oshenika. Eshe socks ene kambu. Ejina presidential podium nechi. Me say, not even the vice president Baumia has the right to stand behind this podium. Now, so Esan say, Omampeni Akufo Addo is selling your presidency. Omampeni Akufo Addo has turned the seat of government into a business venture. Unim say, in Ghana, before you can meet the president, you have to pay. Is someone listening to me? In Ghana, before you will be allowed to meet the president, you have to pay. And Akufo Addo is making money out of the presidency. Etiobiaba, Akufo Addo is available to meet the person because 1 year when accounts book around $200,000 be the obeje. So if Meek Mill can stand behind this podium there, then I can boldly tell Ghana for say your new president is Meek Mill. Because he is standing behind the presidency, the presidential podium. So Meek Mill has now become the new president of Ghana. You see, the presidency is the highest office of the land. Now, the presidency, no nim eguasia. Ghana for nina enim eguasi. Se presidency no emu enimonyam no efri mua. Ghana for nina elusi enimonyam. Sa presidency no ebeye too common na ebeye too cheap wa Ghana for nyina so looking cheap around the world. So therefore there is a need for us to protect the presidency at all times. Me kan sana enon kire say sabio say Jimmy bi ekoso within the presidency e ma yen kan bi. Tiere me ka cho ni I am not against Yenuanum in the diaspora coming back home to do their investment, to come to Ghana and what have you, like happened in the homecoming or the year of return or whatever. No, I am not against that. Now, so in as much as I say, Ghanaians are known to be so hospitable. Now, Bribia Ghana for the say, you receive our ne. Let us not cheapen ourselves to a certain level. Say, a common American rapper can come to Ghana, go and meet the president, and even stand behind the presidential podium as who? I'm asking all of you, as who? Who is Meek Mill? It is a Meek Mill Pubaba Ghana. Ako shia eye Akufo Addo. Ako jina behind a presidential podium there. And yes, Jay-Z ba Ghana. Akufo Addo now will meet him at the airport. Who is Meek Mill or your wine? Who is he? Even in US or your wine. This is what we call Jimmy hospitality. The fact is say, Muye so hospitable and we are seeing na Ghana for the Ghana for the whole anyone why not say mun chipping moho to that level. I repeat, the presidency is the highest office of the land. And as such, the presidency must be respected at all times. Because the presidency, enim guasi, Ghana for nina enim na eguasi. Esansa, na yempese obia keke, enya kwenya no, eko shia president inti. That is why we have various ministries. It is a way American rapper. Na se uba Ghana. Na se uwasa the dream to let's say invest in the creative arts
sector of the Ghanaian economy. That is why we have Ministry of Creative Arts. And was said, would the kind of the Minister for Creative Arts Ecotinasi now making investments. So what's me about Ghana and pa? What the creative arts industry in Ghana every level be nasi a share. Nasa sebio wabo ohumo den abua Ghana mina. Then we can recommend you to the president for an honor. See, na me catch on ye. Me say that is why we have the Ministry of Creative Arts. It is a free abrocheba. Nasa wo dia wo say you are coming to Ghana to invest in, for example, the creative arts industry. That is why we have the Minister for Creative Arts. Go and sit down with the minister. After some years, Nasa Ghana for who say ampa, you have honored your words and make a gargantuan investment in the creative arts industry. Then we can begin to recommend you to the presidency to meet the president for the president to honor your good work in the Republic of Ghana. Because the president is idle, he has nothing doing. And Obiaba, Akufo Addo is available. Obiaba, anybody at all can come to Ghana today and go and sit down with the president. Let's say, Ufra Brocheba Ghana, na se Empo Ebia, you want to venture into the construction, the raw estate side. That is why we have the Minister for Housing. Go and sit down with the Minister for Housing. Oba Ghana and pa to honor your word. Now say your investment in the SaaS sector, no yehu se ampa wabo humwadia. Then we can begin to recommend you to the president for the president to honor you as at least a good son of the soil. Say, Utu kwen free abroche baye, you have come to make a tremendous work in the building sector. Yes, sir. Obaye now the Mrika, Akufo Addo near Santa now the Mrika, and even giving the podium or the privilege to stand behind the presidential podium. This is stupid hospitality on behalf of you, the people. And like I said, this thing is happening because Akufo Addo is making money out of the presidency. Akufo Addo is selling your presidency. The presidency belongs to the people. And until 4 years, Munya Akwenya Etuaba to go and elect who occupies that position or the presidency, because the presidency belongs to the people. It's not a permanent position. That is why every 4 years you guys are given the mandate to go back to the post and elect who becomes your leader for the next 4 years. So today, the person that you voted for into power in 2020 is now selling your presidency to the so-called people in the diaspora. Meek Mo, Ediaba de Noye. Ediaba de Pa na Sabio, why Ediabua Ghana, my Oya Hwaya, who is he? Meek Mo, is he a diplomat? Who is he? I mean, who is he? Oya Hwaya. Oh, ba ya, Mama na Kwenya no, Odimrika, Akufo Addo and him sometime to even go and stand behind the presidential podium as who? What a disgrace. We are too cheap. This country we call Ghana, me say, we are too cheap. Say a common American rapper, Aba Ghana, Akojina behind a whole presidential podium as who? Oya, the question is as who? So therefore, hail Meek Mill. Meek Mill is not the new president of the Republic of Ghana. The Republic of Yampenokre, Meek Mill is now your president because he is standing behind the presidential podium meant for the president alone. Because Akufo Addo is in business. Akufo Addo, your president is a businessman. He's selling your presidency for $200,000, $100,000. Anybody at all can come and sit down with the president to talk rubbish. So, Fabroche, you are coming. Of course, me say, we are not saying, say, Yenyanum in the diaspora should not come to Ghana. But, we have to allow them to follow protocol. If he wants to invest in real estate, he must go and sit down with the Minister of Housing and not the president. If he wants to invest in the creative arts industry, he must go and sit down with the Minister for Creative Arts and not the president. Let us follow due protocol to preserve the dignity and integrity of the presidency, because the presidency, we've lost it. Look, I'm saying the same thing. An American first Hollywood star, Michael J. White and so bad Ghana, and your dim Ricania man chieftaincy, more shot there. Michael J. White and so bad Ghana pay any dimrika any man with chieftaincy title. Oh, Michael J. White. Oh, welcome our chief. Oh, welcome our king. Oh, Michael J. White. Oh, Michael J. White. Oh, Missy or dimrika obedu Ghana pay. And I say my Jimmy. Mumu moho. And come demo. Now mo selling your dignity to anybody who has the money to pay for it in tea. Or buy a pen na mu dimrika e making a king in Ghana. Osa kwa ya mbibisa mo say wasaba bie mu ana Michael J. White da Ghana amusi ni hene no efri samre no mbibisa mo say wasaba Ghana bie mu ana ede ba de na Michael J. White aba be no Ghana mo ye too cheap do mo ye too cheap. This country, you and your president, the whole nation, mo ye too cheap. You saw your integrity, you saw your dignity to the highest bidder. Anybody who has the money to pay for it, Ghana is at your disposal. The cheapest country in Africa is Ghana. That is why anybody at all can enter today and meet the president and stand behind the presidential podium as who? Mo fododo, mo ye fofo ledodo. Sabio, senka Ghana ye nipa me senka memma be boni senya ye boni gala. Ka memma be dini sa because Ghana ye cheap. China force ba Ghana na ye si omo ohene China ni na Ghana force no mo ye muwa wa chime dodo mo ka ho binti na ye mu ye no mo ka ho binti na global ye mu ye no because mo ye too cheap. Go to America, Mr. Roberto Mari, go to America and even experience how the black Americans treat ye nuanom wa a free Africa. Go there and see for yourself. Maybe so, so go to US and see for yourself how the so-called black Americans treat Yenmianum from Ghana. Go to US and see for yourself. Now, so if they come to Ghana, they are kings and queens. You think they see you the same way you see them? Maybe so, say you think they see you the same way you see them. If they come, nobody is saying they should not come. The Americans say if they come, let them follow due process. The presidency is too high for them. What Jimmy Dodo? Because if anybody at all can come to Ghana today and meet the president, then what is the use of the various ministries? Minister of Works and Housing, Minister of Creative Arts, Minister of Finance, Minister of Hawaii, then what is the use? Because the president is easily accessible because this guy has nothing better to do in the Jubilee house. That is why he travels anyhow, because he is even selling your presidency to the highest bidder, anybody at all who can pay for it. Akufo Addo is available to meet you and take the money. Roberto Mari say, I'm telling you, chairman, it's unbelievable. Thank you. Go to America and see how Yenmianom from Ghana who have migrated to US are being treated by the so-called black Americans. We are too cheap. Esa samon kwa na madwenya mo se sabio ekwamudi munti obi aba ya na mudimrika o mampani anim santan Akufo Addo wabo Jay-Z wabo Meek wabo T-Pain wabo Hwan wabo na mudimrika. The presidency is easily accessible to anybody at all. And yes sadia Sir Roberto Mari and Yenmianom Ghana for a while broches about Ghana. Let us give them the privilege to go and sit down with the president because they are also making investment in Ghana. See a true investment that Ghanaians who are living abroad are doing in Ghana. You not believe it. But are we giving them the access to the presidency? Or because Sabio, Meek the Onya Ghana inti Obaya or Dimrika inferiority complex na chimwo. Muye numguase for what Jimmy Dodo. Akaboga biabaya. Onya free airport to pay. Na kiafa presidential convoy akofano straight to the presidency because they are equally making huge investment in Ghana. Every year, see a Chelsea car, abroche for Ediba Ghana, you don't believe it. But are we giving them the chance to go and sit down with the president? Are we doing the same thing for them? Who is making up? Common American rapper who has been to prison or ex-convict, from America and has access to the presidency, an ex-convict, a jail man. Obi a wadem abrocheba Ghana enya access to the presidency. We are too cheap. More Jimmy because your president is doing business with the highest office of the land. So anybody at all who has money can come and sit down with the president. Can we say the same thing for US? Can Shatawale travel from Ghana and go and sit down with the US president as who? Mosa akwa DNA, Mosamini ni hwa. Can they go to America and sit down with the American president as who? We are no guase for ya. Now sometimes you guys piss me off. Mo nyai mo you Ghana for mo nyai mo ani vu. Asiasem kwa. And see him, they are here. Yeah, ocha show so. Sanika we na odiko jina presidential podium le chino. Oshenika. With no respect, with no remorse at all. Oshenika. Wache kambu, any socks ni nika. Wache kambu, any socks, any nika. Ako jina presidential podium echi. As who? Because Ghana is for sale. And he has the money to buy Ghana. He's got the money to sit down with the president of the land. Because the seat of government in Ghana is for sale. In Akufo Addo's tenure as president. The seat of Ghana in your country, Ghana, is for sale. Or, sorry, the seat of government in your country, Ghana, is for sale. Because Akufo Addo is doing business with the presidency. And then why? Meek se why buy no sabio e komuna edemo no asobe. Public toilet na moko no sabio etwacha. Jimi na ekoso no sabio etwacha. E de ba de no abeye. Muni kaima omomra. Let us see the work they are coming to do. If they are able to honor their words and invest in Ghana to a certain level, then we can recommend them to the presidency to be honored. Sanye buo mai. You can't just enter any country and go and sit down with the president. It doesn't happen. It's only in Ghana because the president himself is idle. He's got nothing doing. We are no benya dia trend you. We are on Akufo Addo aye BB air trended that the Biano meeting with Juan no the American nam US now reported Burkina Faso. Sanyo manen Kwana Akufo Addo de trendy. Apart from that, nothing more, nothing less. Be any hope be more with me the trendy unless say or the America edi concern to the outside world. And as I said them or sitting down with so-called celebrities of US, American rappers no why sad time they pay and the Akufo Addo onya the trendy. And I say bia or fro the luxurious private jet no sa no pay and onya akwanya no e the trendy. Your president is too cheap. You guys are too cheap for my liking. Believe you me, you are too cheap. So in that case, no, let us dissolve every ministry in Ghana. They are all wasting money. The Ministry of Finance, Creative Arts, Housing Ministry, Agric Ministry. Let us dissolve all of them because the president wants to do all the work all by himself. Because the Juma was even Foreign Affairs Ministry handle no. Akufo Addo has taken it upon himself to handle because he is making money from the presidency. Because Meek was tria and sada yamana kwanya to go and sit down with the president. When tria crap $100,000 to $200,000 was tria. So ask Akufo Addo say, where is that money inside his bank account? That is how this guy has cheapened your presidency. That is why Ghanaians are being looked upon in any country they go because Ghana is too cheap. Ghana is the only country where anybody at all can enter today, get business permit today, stay in the country, get their permit and every documentation in just 24 hours. Ghana is the only country. Believe you me, Ghana is the only country where anybody at all can enter and within maximum 2 weeks, they have their residence permits. It's only in Ghana because the country is too cheap in the name of we are hospitable. Jimmy. Siasem kwa. Akwateti anoni eno shenfinfi no. Yeah, wa jini sika na wi eno temu no mo hwe nanim. Wa jini cash na wi eno temu no $200,000 eguna council mo just to sit down with an ex-convict, American so-called rapper. Just to sit down with an ex-convict. As who? As who? Why am I? I mean, he will do nothing to help you people. As who? To sit down with him as who? Watch a shots. Kwatia de temu no. Nyansa pa di nyansa. Abo de sanya sabi o Johnson abo abokoko. Eno temu no. Your president. Eno temu no. Oni mame zoom crab da mo hwe ni eno temu no. Na ni age crab say on American rapper e posi. Akwa we me say ne ho ani wu keke. I don't care who they are. Whether they are black or white, the Americans say, I don't care about their color. The fact is that we are black, the fact is that we are black American, let us give them access to the presidency. I don't care about their color. Let us follow the due protocol. Before they sit down with the president, let the protocol be followed. We are too cheap, dodo. We are black in today. We are brown in today. Now we are too cheap. You guys are too cheap. Respect yourselves. Learn to respect and give honor to yourself. Come the way. I don't just say you sell your dignity for a plate of food. What Jimmy don't? What Jimmy too much like a child? Thank you. Or say like a child. Or like a child. Or like a child. Because when you are going to sit down with a Meek, who is he? Why? And we are no guasi for sir. Now a whole rapper to go and have access to stand behind the presidential podium. Meanwhile, no, the presidential podium must not even be accessible to even the vice president, not to talk of an ex-convict, a common American rapper, or your wine. But now say na brr and a brr and a brr. El ro brofunugu wana Ghana for Jimmy abetenye dimrika. Oh, Meek Mill, Sabio, welcome. Oh, Akufo Addo how come here. Oh, sit down with him. Oh, Obampanini. Oh, Brow dimrika. Oh, near dimrika Jimmy. Oh, my company for Jimmy, and the citizens are not even ready to think outside the box. So the whole nation is in shambles because your leaders are non-thinkers, and you, the people, are also refusing to think outside the box. What a shame! I feel so pissed off as a Ghanaian. Believe you me, many will pass and be a Ghanaian, and then many will pass and be a Ghanaian. Many will pass some be a Ghanaian. Say. Your presidency has been reduced to nothing. Anybody at all can just enter and sit down with the president. He's a nobody. He has nothing doing. He's jobless because the ideas in asa. I told you people say the next 2 years in Akufo Addo do nothing because the ideas in asa. Oni bibia or dema Ghana for BMO. Akufo Addo the ideas in asa. It is no. The only thing he can do is to receive visitors, receiving officer. The president has now become a receiving officer, receiving, rappers and musicians and Hollywood stars and why. They all have access to the presidency, to the Jubilee House because your president is doing business. 2 years now, canon. This guy will milk you guys dry. Believe you me, this guy will make sure say he is done draining your national coffers before leaving power in 2024 because more name. You can't cry to my own person, Betty. We tell you guys the truth day in, day out, but you don't want to listen. Let me ask you for one last time. Say, Michael J. White, or Bagana Musi in Hinin Aqua Hefa, was up a BM1, share, a Jimmy 4, any two to Nintumano, a Deben Rabaye, because or you're black American, or you're white black American, and so what? Who is he? Is he better than the ordinary Ghanaian? A dear bad in our years, they say, or Dimrika by Yamusin in here, a dear bad in our year, or call was up a BM1. What Jimmy do Muyanum Guasi for too much? Muyanum Guasi for too much. Mohu and Niwudo. Mohu and Niwu. Ah! What a cheap nation. What a cheap country. What a cheap country. Why American become waba? Akufo Addo dimrika because ohun ni suni pada. Yeah. Akufo Addo dimrika because ohun ni suni pada. Meek Mill aba. Yankwa tinase. In your presidential palace, because your president is doing business with the seat of government. Anybody at all who has the money can come and sit down with the president. Of course, we want Yemi the diaspora to come home, but not in this way and manner, not in such a disrespectful manner to our presidency. If they are willing to come home, nobody is stopping them. But to come and have access to the presidency, even to the point of standing behind the presidential podium, is a no. If you ask me, this is a no. What Jimmy Dodo? When I'm penny phone now, what Jimmy, some of you and your so-called president, I wonder those who arranged for this meeting. After all, I say Niba Jankroma. I say Niba Jankroma because, of course, anywhere Jankroma's name is mentioned, their business. Because this same Jankroma is the one who is painting interchanges under and whatever, who has received over $25 million just to do painting work. So anywhere Jankroma Akufo Addo's name is mentioned, and your corruption, and your ticket DA. So that Jankroma girl is a business girl. Receiving foreign people to meet with the president, people who have done nothing for this country, to go and sit down with the president. As who? As who? Are they diplomats? What have they done for this nation? Are they diplomats? In the name of we are hospitable. What Jim Papa? What Jim Papa? Listen one last time. Now you wrap it up.
Most of my adult life was in prison because of not committing crime, wrongly accused. So when I got
what you say in prison. So an ex-convict today has the chance to sit down with the president of Ghana. An ex-convict in prison. Way more. I'll put me say me, I don't care about color. Oh, you're black, that's all you're useless. I mean, who? I don't care about color. Oh, you're brony, so I say, I better receive the brony than said you, Bibinia unim nyansa. Who is this guy? Who is he? Make him on, or you wine? Who is he? Sikasa no? What Jimmy Crowder do?
My whole city, I would say country, half of my country stood up for me. I grew up in a single parent household, just me and my mom, probably grandmom. You get support, 2 uncles. We never really had support. So when you get these type people supporting you, when I got out of prison, I wanted to make sure I give that back to the people. And, we started a foundation where we raised $100 million.
Fred is saying, this guy crowds the name. Chalemon Kaimi, Ashare. Ashare Monso by non Sudimrika, Akufo Addo change sometimes. Just say, you're too cheap. So, bro, just say, George, don't forget Patrice Evra also met Opo. Just say, this guy is just a disgrace to this nation. Anybody who enters, any so-called celebrity has access to the president. Are you guys crazy? I don't accept you. What Jimmy sir? I know what Jimmy sir. I don't pay what Jimmy sir. Anybody at all. So-called celebrity, American rapper, Hollywood star, Onya Bedru Ghana pay access to the president, say you are straight because your presidency is nothing. Your president is a nobody.
Years, very powerful people from all races, Asian, black, white, Spanish. We all in a room like this, and we take our power and influence and try to change laws from state to state. And I always express to them, I make music. They met me making music. They use me as a trampoline, as the door to be able to access kids from 8 to 50 years old.
Where then Walker? And then Walker. Oman penny na fina all man in life history. Where then Walker? What me who? Oman penny na afina all man in life history. And I'm called them and I'm yes way. So couldn't this guy have sat down with the minister? If at all this guy has money to come and pump into the Ghanaian economy, couldn't this guy have sat down with a minister? The Minister for Creative Arts, Minister for Housing, Minister for the NDA, depending on which aspect of the Ghanaian economy that he wants to invest in. Couldn't this guy have sat down with a minister other than the president? And our man in life history, and I'm a Kodemu, and I'm a Nimoba, and I'm a Woye, and a man ye, and ye cheme, and ye say, and I'm a Fahad, narrating his life story to a useless president because the president has nothing to do in the State House. He has nothing to do there. So Nya say, Obia Ghana, he is available to receive you. Jimmy, the useless guy.
Tell them that I'm not a politician. God put me in this position, and I'm gonna remain it and hold it as an open door. I use rap as my trampoline to be able to communicate and have the reach that I have. That's what got me in this room with the president right here making music. So I use that as my door to keep activating things, and making it to Ghana is a dream of mine, to always be able to come back here and do anything. I don't know what to tell you that you would like or love, but anything that builds, anything that connects the bridge to the young black people where we come from, because we don't know about this. American officials don't really talk to us like that, and just being invited here, I was willing to stay here all day just to meet some black, strong people that really come from where we come.
Obviously, Mami Araba Francis say he's going to Nigeria to meet Buhari too. Ha, we cheap, yeah, ni papa na more fool say. More fool. More fool papa. Kojo Sebando say Nanado uses black American pop culture to deflect attention away from his troubles. And as Stephen Boache say, in Ghana, money talks. If you have money, you are above all things. It's very true. More fool, mami you crab na mo shame. More fool papa. Ghana for more fool papa. You guys are too cheap. Common Meek Mill. Yeah, Radin Yangopo. Me say, and yes, a Jay-Z bad here. Or my pedi Akufo Addo will be standing at the airport to receive him. More for do. Meek Mill or your wine. Who you see? The network crap is saying, wait, see Kaben wo. Ah! Common Meek Mill. Common. Ah. Sometimes you just lack words to describe this nation, where everybody seems so cheap. The presidency is cheap, the president is cheap, the ministers are cheap, the MPs are cheap, everybody is cheap. They are selling their honor, their dignity to the highest bidder. Anybody at all with money has the right to enter the state house and sit down with the president and tell the president his life story. And I'm called Joe, and you cheer me, and I'm in Yimoba, and I'm on here, and you cheer me, and I child support, and you hear me say, and I convict, and I'm here say, narrating his useless life story to a whole president of the land. Because the president has got nothing doing. The ideas are not asa. Be bien or ye diabo Ghanaphobium. So the rest of the days now Akano. The only thing he can do is to receive foreign rappers and so-called celebrities to the state house to waste your time as a people. We see them coming home. A year of return at the end there, we see them coming. What are they doing in the Ghanaian economy? Most of them come and they go back. They never come again because on my Nankasano, and yet the foundation of this nation is not good. These are the things they say. We are coming back home to invest in Ghana and to do this. But when they finish and they go back, they don't come back because on my Nankasano Sabio system, and yet where is the foundation? We are talking about a people who have been living in US all their lives. So such people, no, if they come to Ghana and see Dumso Baku Mienu Miensa, Obia Papa and so ma or qua on sa maybe. So if you guys really want them to come and stay here, better your system. Lay down the foundation for them to come and stay. Lay the foundation. Where is the foundation for them to come and stay and do their investment or whatever in Ghana? Foundation, no way. The foundation is not there. So what makes you think, say, by they coming home, they will stay? What makes you think they come and run away every time? And until Steve Harvey was one back Ghana. I said, no, Ghana, or say Ghana, got a snowball bone, Steve Harvey. He said it. And I mean, what? Or say Ghana, one thing that he can never forget about Ghana is stinking gutters. Steve Harvey said it. So do you think such a guy will ever come back to Ghana? Mum better system or not? Ni amuni mwane say, wabo, or den sika abo, and why say yo Jimmy. They come and they go back because your system is so bullshit. None of them will ever love to come to Ghana and stay or do any meaningful investment because your system is bullshit. What Jimmy? Siafo. Ya kacha mu say mo gate mo bono. Mo antimi ansiesie mu and you think they'll be coming to do what? To do what investment? Mo yare. You guys are sick, man. Mo yare. Kojo Osebando say Meek Mill is a multiple convict, but nana. Now, so Yankasa Ghana Hakrabu, if Samini wants to meet the president, the kind of hassle you go through to sit down with the president is not a joke. But Samini in Ghana has no scandals. On Koda Muda. But the president prefers to sit down with a foreign ex-convict than to sit down with his own creative ass people. This is how cheap your president is. And this is how cheap your presidency is. You guys have no dignity. You guys have no integrity. You guys are too cheap. Munyo biasa. We are quite not sedemo. Ghana de too cheap. A whole me. Obi aba US rapa mi nyobia. Metimi ako Ghana. Any sebio Ghana man penny ako tenase. Wearing shorts. Standing behind presidential podium in shorts. Yo, here is your new president. His Excellency Meek, standing behind the presidential podium. Moye too cheap. And umguase for moye bootlickers. Moye bootlickers. Mohu ni wu papa. Mohu ni wu papa. Ghana fwe. Mohu ni wu papa. Shameless people. Shameless people. Cheap. Too cheap. Cheap. The key word here is cheap. 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 We are too cheap. Apu. Joyce, Mama will say, Google Ghana and see what is written about it. Yo, I'll try it. Young Kadi will say, even with a Ghanaian living abroad can't, and American, even Ghana for cry. You're going to free Ghana when they come, they run back. And you are telling me, say, Black American, you know, what's in America, oh, who doom soda, and Tontumbi Reneda, Kankan, Sabio, oh, who open Gatada, and Kwasia driving a pay, and we and Ghana, hey, now what Jimmy and I am finance annual, even because of Butchery. Do you think such people will come to Ghana and will try to stay, or let me say, will how do I put it, or will try to do any meaningful investment in Ghana or want to stay or whatever? Some bullshit system or no, or tell Butchery, or who be down. So be a piper and ma. Dumso near the or who be that. Send nipa and empuano or who be that. So do you think they'll come and stay in Ghana? Minya Omunya Dimrika Bapena, or Penny Dimrika, a whole president sitting down with an ex-convict. What Jim Papa? Tell me, big grandpa, we like the words to describe you people. We are too cheap. Sometimes I feel so ashamed to let's say call myself a Ghanaian. I feel so ashamed because my people are too cheap. My president is too cheap. The presidency of my land is too cheap. I put there as a Black American. Oya why? Rubbish. Oya why? Ni Jimmy. Ni Jimmy. Yade sabio oman penny mua. Yade yensa atu komu. As a small boy. Oman penny mua. Even me Freemind, you can't meet me and put your hands on my neck. I'm not your boy, masa. In area of politics, international relations, your body posture counts a lot. Your body posture counts a lot. I don't think so. I said here, most American presidents, when they meet their other counterparts, they shake them by holding their hair. They hold here. Do you know what it means? Or so ha, or person or child say, we are the small boy. American president or child, na say or so ha, or person or child say, we are the small boy. And your body gesture, unma me catch or yen tramo. Na a whole president, why my so-called rapper, Edin and Sabetu Komu, or Nuta photo. Too cheap. Now, my chairman cry, you can't meet me and put your hand here in my neck. As who? So you wine. Then the Sabetuni comb, and in the photo. Nani Jim ye, which I want to osre, the near J. Which I want to osre, the near J say, when ya impo, Sabio, American rapper, and in the Jahota photo. Cheap. I put up. Adi yentremo nyansentia because kwa nyamuni mwane religious and moral education ebeden yentremo body gestures yentremo odene nsa atu ukom opeso o kire wo se wo ye ne small boy kra wo ye low kra wo ne obiasa ya so ni mu a ni photo toy why is a toy no toy chimidodo e wo se ma me famu sie ya ni American makano mewie edi sha ne so Oba pani we dia masa oye no kra wa she kambu wa she kambu shane socks shane kambu ne socks oni a whole president ejina ho twa photo shane kambu ne socks o de wa show shane kambu ne socks oni a whole president akwa we die afuto Wait. Akufo Addo, wait. The most useless president ever in our history. Ontiasia, get away. Akufo Addo is the most useless president ever in our history. Yeah, share. Share socks as a circle, the Anubi. Meek as a one, no. Share socks in the cambu as a circle, the Anubi. When a circle boy is a tontono, we be a circle for no tontono. As Siam Penny, ex-convict. Bagana said Meek and a whole president Nasi. A photo in such a this respectful manner. Photo the Yensa Tunikomu. And the Yensa Tunikomu. She the Yensa Tunikomu. Ya chini sabo fraketwa. Nye. Akufo Addo nye. Baby info. Where is your feeding bottle? Bring Akufo Addo his feeding bottle. Where is the feeding bottle? Baby info. Nye. Ya so ni musa bofra. Ye mia ni sabofra. A whole president. Ye mia ni sabofra. Where am penny? Gumani mwasi. Apu. But I'm going to say, I was sure to me share be amid as bebre. Joyce Vomao, thank you so much. Michael Carl Johnson, that's what say. Akufo Addo does things like or say Saito KG2. That's bebre. Gifty, Graham. Hey, Gifty within the. I know she would be a film order. That's not good. Okay, Gifty me that's it. Tracy Manson, so okay, laughing emoji. And Prince Adam, I say, I told you guys Nanado is the most useless president ever Ghana has ever had. NPP, to Jimmy Party, but I see the okay, and Joyce Boma will be more say, and that's a fact. May I say, Roberto Maro said that disrespect in this picture is unbelievable. Okay, one last time, we have to know one last time why. Akufo Addo, and I am Mianu or Wainfa, Brahanum. Where is the photo? Good. Akufo Addo na ye miano no. Oh, Charlie. Oh, small boy danger. Small boy danger. Small boy danger. And ye miano no. Hey, Charlie, enjoy you. Hey, Sikaya dear you. Area senior here this cow. Who is Kanko and you can sit down with the Ghana president and eat lunch. Because you're too cheap. Onishe. Shani coat. Washani bronya tadi because Oshia American rap and tea. Washani bronya tadi. Akufo Addo bronya tadi and Shano because Oshia America for we no also dressing. We was at a pan or dressing no washani bronya tadi because Oshia American rapper. See to way a free toy on shed that. First time I ocean you. I'm telling you the facts. Sako to way a free Sako to a free mirror, Akufo Addo toy, me say on shed that. First time I ocean you because Oshia American rapper in Tinueno, washani bronya tadia because Oshia American rapper Meek. Yeah, washani bronya tadia, come. Ya toso man, come. No guasini. Such a disgraceful leader. You call this guy a president? You call this guy a leader? You call this guy a president? Ashebronya tadie any rappers jina ho. Ono rapper ni shenika no omampani die washa ne bronya tadie no mutwa photo Washa nika boxer shorts. Eno de kwa chia omampani. Omu ne kra onfa ne nya hwe. Anya hwe kra poka dress kama because you are going to meet the highest personality in Ghana. Eti anya hwe kra senka obu ade a dress kama na so esan se omu ade enti wa she basketball shorts ashe nika any sabio president twa photo and the president sees nothing wrong with it because these guys have no dignity. The presidency is for sale, like I'm saying. Omaton Akufo Addo just make money. If you make money today, you will have access to the president. On your biasa, Akufo Addo on your bia. Niya hianiska. Who can go there? Akufo Addo is a nobody. You can meet him anytime you want because you're nobody. Wash basketball, any kambu, any socks. And Akufo Addo so asha ni bronya atade. So in this photo, no, who is the personality? Who is the personality here? A small boy, Sabio, a presidential small boy, and a so-called big man from America. Washe nika ene na bofrake toa echa photo. Washe nika basketball shots. And a whole president, a photo. And you guys see nothing wrong with it because some of you, we are more. What a country. I put a bush for me. Thank you so much. Give to me that say, Tracy me that say, rough, score from some that. So I say, man, you are sure say, or say, man, you sure say, you know, be some movie way. A dear movie, I real. Movie be any baby, I mean, I real about Ghana and say, or ne Akufo Addo photo, or she basketball shots. And Akufo Addo so I didn't bring out idea. Tinue, and yet movie be a real pan of me each level. Ama Dojuro, thank you so much. And praise Maxwell, so me that I say. Over here, so I could hear this song about Kevin. Instead of saying something about the economy, he's fooling this. Alfred, but was a well done, bro. You've done all. May I see me. Thank you so much. And I hear na me mubesi. And I'm a guy who say Ukra Android phone at Play Store. Now download the confirm drop. Eba a online taxi application there, and no one ibit me abuao. Ukra iPhone so visit the Apple Store and download confirm drop application. It's as simple as that. Me da mu ina mo sebuchi. Send ya mu ina mu nim no. Me din e the chairman Freemind. Mo amugu so ina mo like it. Send be adwumadi e betimi akona ni. Me da mu ina mo se. Ye besan so ehia biem. Mo bye.
Do you know you can get fresh and affordable African groceries from anywhere in the world? I know most times you order online and what you see isn't always what you get. Not on AfricanGroceryShop.com. AfricanGroceryShop.com empowers you to buy and sell fresh African groceries to any part of the world online. Avoid all forms of stress. African Grocery Shop is new, reliable, authentic, affordable, and fresh. Visit www.AfricanGroceryShop.com now to start buying and selling. Secure shopping and fast shipping guaranteed.